Uh, um, sorry. Could I sit with you? Yeah, it's really busy around this time of day, and I could not find a table. Thank you. Good God. Talking to people and stuff is, a bit hard for me. Sorry if I come off as weird. Oh, did you come here to read? If so, go right ahead. I don't plan on annoying you or anything. No, seriously, I just came here to write a bit, so don't feel obligated to talk to me. Unless you're in the mood for a little chat. So, are you taking a break from work right now? Yeah, I get that. Sometimes it's just nice to be able to shut off for a bit, enjoy a cozy drink, and get lost in thought. Do you come here often, by the way? I've never seen you around, and I'd consider myself a regular. Oh, second time. Yeah, that makes sense. In my opinion, this place is the best in the area. Like, once you find it, you just gotta come back. That was the case for me, at least. The drinks are absolutely fantastic, and the staff, so nice, so welcoming. Have you tried any of the cakes yet? Oh, yeah, no, they'll blow your mind. Promise. Or maybe don't try them. You might get addicted. So, that would mean I get to see you more often. Yeah, you should definitely try the cake. Yes, they're really that good. Like, I know the guy who makes them, and he's an absolute sweetheart. He bakes them fresh every day. Sometimes, we hang out after hours, and we just sit here and eat some of the leftovers. That's one of the reasons why I love this particular coffee shop. Once you get to know the people, you're basically family here. I also love to people watch when I'm not buried in my writing. It's so fascinating to see everyone rush by as if there's no tomorrow. Usually, I come in either before or after the busy hours, but looks like I couldn't avoid it today. Normally, I love the place because of how calm and quiet it is. But today, I have plans later on, and I just figured either I have to come in here a bit earlier than usual or not at all. Oh well, even though I knew it'd be packed, I just thought I'd give it a try anyways, get some writing done. I struggle with doing things at home. You know, getting inspired and motivated to work is really tricky when you could just, be laying in bed or watching YouTube or streaming Netflix. But sometimes when I'm outside, the pressure to perform is just much higher. And the distractions aren't half as distracting anymore. Like, have you ever seen someone watch YouTube out in the open? It's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow, it just works a lot better when I'm out. Maybe the background sounds or feeling like you have to do something when you're sipping your coffee. Who knows? Or it could also be the people that I'm around. For me, it always helps to realize that I'm not completely alone and shut off from the world. I just feel like a part of something. Yeah, when I'm sat here, typing away on my computer or scribbling on my notepad. Either way, somehow it works. And that's the important part, isn't it? Sometimes you get to meet some really interesting people when you're outside. Like right now, for example. Or the other day, I saw someone in a bear costume walk by and they waved at me. Though, I technically didn't meet them since we didn't talk or anything, but it was a lot more exciting than, sitting at home all day by myself. I don't know. Somehow, it just made me smile. I'm also trying to build up my confidence and get better at talking to people. Normally, I would have just turned on my heel seeing how full this place is. Just the thought of having to talk to somebody makes me physically tremble. But I'm really proud of myself for being able to have a conversation with a stranger right now. And I have to say, thank you for allowing me to talk to you. You could have just put on the headphones or pulled out your phone to try and ignore me, but you didn't. And to be honest, I'm really glad about that. You could have just scoffed at me when I asked to sit with you or told me to shove off, but you didn't. I mean, I'm working on the whole confidence thing. I still can't go up to people and tell them, oh, I really like your jacket, or yo, your boots are so cool, or hey, I love your hair color. Those are the kind of things that I always think when I see people. And I know that they probably would love to hear it. Especially since a lot of folks are really insecure. But I still really struggle with it. Yeah, I guess I should just try it sometime. What's the worst that could happen? Murder, technically, but I'm sure no one would kill me over a compliment. Right? I don't really want to get spat at or scoffed at, or what if they just roll their eyes or completely ignore me because I'm annoying? Sorry. I tend to spiral sometimes, and it's not really fun. As I said, I'm trying to work on it, and all but anxiety is one son of a gun to handle. It's actually really sad to see how many people suffer from social anxiety for seemingly no reason. Well, no, not no reason. People are pretty scary. And, you know, way back when, everyone's survival did depend on being able to fit in. For them, it was really life or death to be accepted by others, since humans need a group to flourish. But it's absolute crap that we still have to live with it now. And it's so irritating, you know, when it's not crucial, and you know it's unlikely for anyone to get mad at you over nothing. You know what I mean, don't you? Yeah. Honestly, thank you for being so nice about this. I'm really surprised I'm able to talk so much right now. I swear, I'm usually much quieter. Do you get that often? That you're easy to talk to, I mean. Because I do for some reason. People seem to love to open up to me, and I mean, I don't really mind it, I just don't get why it happens. I do find it super interesting to talk to people, hearing their stories, seeing how it all ticks. How different they are from what I expected from basic movie stereotypes. As a kid, I didn't really have any friends, so I had to rely on books and movies to learn about how people function, and on there, it's always the same few tropes, over and over again. Most people don't actually fit into these tropes remotely. And that was a weird lesson to have to learn. To be honest, you seem like the bookish type as well. Maybe that's why I felt most comfortable coming up to you. Because you looked approachable. Hey, that was almost a compliment. Can I try again? To practice and build confidence, of course. I mean, you'd be my first victim, so to say. You obviously don't have to say yes. I don't want you to be uncomfortable because of me. It kinda is over the top how much I worry. I know. It's really unreasonable and weird, but I mean, normally a person could just walk away, but you're kinda stuck here with a half-finished drink and a random weirdo sitting at your table. Right, back on track. Would you be okay with me practicing compliments on you? Awesome! Thanks. I like your shirt. The color really suits you. Was that good? I guess if it were me walking up to somebody at random, I'd probably be more like, "Hey, nice shirt!" Or something like that. I don't know. But it does flatter you. It really brings out your eyes. Makes them pop, you know? You have really pretty eyes. Every time somebody says that, it just gives me serial killer vibes. I want to put your eyes in a jar. Those kind of vibes. But, I don't know how else to phrase it. Like, you know, when the dentists are like, "You have good teeth." It just feels so weird. Imagine somebody coming up to you and telling you like, "I like your teeth." But on the other hand, if I go up to a stranger and tell them, "Hey, have a nice smile." Is that weird? Maybe. Could I try? Hey. I like your smile. It worked! You're smiling! I could also say, you're really pretty, or your outfit is awesome, or I love the ring that you're wearing. Right? I guess it depends on the situation. I'm not really sure. But sometimes, it's these really small things that I notice about somebody. Like the way that they do their eyeliner, or the tattoo that they have. Or maybe the way that they did their hair that day. Or that pretty bump on their nose. Do you think it's weirder to tell somebody that they're pretty? Or that I like their eyebrows? Because like, on one hand, saying that somebody's pretty or handsome, it's so much stronger and like, broader, you know? But on the other hand, who am I to decide that? Like, who am I to tell somebody that they're pretty? Without having seen them on a bad day, right? I think the concepts of pretty is kind of shallow, don't you think? Like, because it's pretty to whom? Does it matter if I find somebody good looking, or am I just saying that to deem them pretty to society? But in the end, I'm just worried that I'd freak people out when I come up to them and say, nice eyebrows, or cool shoes, you know? Because does that raise the question whether I was staring at them to evaluate if their eyebrows look good, or... I'm overcomplicating it again, aren't I? Yeah, I mean, if somebody came up to me and said something like, hey, I like your hair, or you have nice hands, I think I'd just be flattered. No weird thoughts. Yeah, nothing like that. Oh crap. Damn it, I have to leave soon. Didn't realize how late it was already. Thank you so much for chatting with me, and I hope I didn't seem too strange. It was an absolute pleasure to get to know you. And if you ever see me sitting here on my own and feel like talking to me, I wouldn't mind if you did. Only if you want to, of course. Have a great day! By the way, I really like your voice.